We back. We back. We back.
What's up, everybody? This is Dope Play, and we are back. It's been a while, and it's because first of all, we went to Pittsburgh, and we saw Dolphins get shit on.
Embarrassed.
We left that game not only numb, but also just numb in terms of like fans of Dolphins, because it was just that was the game that they benched two. That was Tu's last game.
And I couldn't feel my toes or my fingers.
Yeah.
And then we went to LA.
Yep.
So went to see a Clippers game versus the Houston Rockets.
And
Dope game.
Really cool dope.
We actually put the clip of KD in the bottom. We were right in front of them. And then from there, we went to Japan. True of a lifetime.
Amazing.
10 out of 10 trip. Recommend it to everybody. If you have the opportunity to ever go, it's probably the best trip of my life. And then we came back, watched the Rams. They beat the Cardinals. Really fun game. SoFi was dope. Cool atmosphere. And yeah, that's why we've been gone.
But now we're back. And we didn't forget about you guys. But we're here to talk about more football. But this episode is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a little weekly rundown. Because we got peak coming. We got cinema coming. We got an incredible playoff slate. I was telling my brother this the other day. And I was saying how this playoffs is just wild. There's not a horse. There's not a horse this year. There's not an Eagles, not a Chiefs. Anyone can win this year, and I genuinely believe that. So this bracket could look horrible, and I won't feel that bad because it's. I don't know. There's a lot of games this wild card weekend that I think we can get a lot of upsets, but we'll get into that.
Well, before that, go Canes Thursday night. Go Canes. We're going to put BTA on Ole Miss, and we're going to chip. We're going to take it. We're going to win it in Miami. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Miami and win it there.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're not talking about college football right now, but we got to represent what's going on over there, man. I mean, we're diehard Hurricanes fans. We'd be green and orange here. Seeing them after that SMU loss, if you'd have told me that they'd beat like Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl, I'd laugh in your face.
Who you got in the Oregon game? I'm riding Oregon as of right now.
I told you Oregon initially. Indiana's power, like they're a hard team to beat.
I'm not buying it.
Yeah, though.
They're in a weaker conference. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
We're not here to talk about college football. We can, but
I mean, we could.
We could.
It's fine.
We could. I think that deserves its own episode though.
No, only 2 games left.
That's why. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I think I got Oregon there too.
Oregon Miami finals. Even though Indiana Miami championship, that'd be a Miami championship. You got QB
at the Hard Rock.
QB from Columbus High School in Miami versus Miami. They don't want that.
At the Hard Rock as well. So that's if we win, I think it wraps because we're gonna be home, bro. I don't know. Again, I'm going crazy. I'm a Hurricane fan. Let's talk about some NFL football, some playoffs. We're looking at the bracket right now. We're going to go each game, predict our winner, and go up until we talk about the Super Bowl.
And we're also going to talk about our award predictions. Or not predictions, just what we think about the awards, who we think's going to win and all that.
Yeah. So, I think we start with the bracket first, right?
I didn't know that. Start with the awards, just to get that out of the way.
Okay. I think this year is a lot of locks. So I think we should get those out of the way. Like, Myles Garrett, insane defensive season, one of the best ever. You can argue it's the best ever. What he's doing on the field is just insane. Like,
no, it's one of the best defensive seasons of all time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Plain and simple.
So he's locked. It's minus $1 billion, I'm sure. Coach of the year. So I think there is a lock, but I think there are also some great coaches that are worth mentioning. So
I mean, dude, in my opinion, you got Ben Johnson, first year as a Chicago Bear. All right, like, flip the script. Like, I mean, he changed the entire culture over there. Caleb Williams looks like a legit threat now. They go on and win the NFC North, one of the tougher divisions in the sport. And man, like, that's, I don't know. He's very underlooked for this award, which I understand because Mike Vrabel is the clear favorite, considering that the Patriots have been dog awful the last couple of years, and now they're arguably the best team in the league. And dude, Ben Johnson has just been great. I think he's a guy worth mentioning.
How can you not? I mean, like he's changed the whole entire franchise, the DNA of it, changed Caleb Williams' career. And they're exciting to watch now. They're a team that was kind of like dreadful to watch.
Yeah.
So shout out to Benji J. But bro, we gotta talk about also Mike.
Mike what?
No, Kyle. Sorry. Kyle.
Kyle Shanahan?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like I said, Mike Vrabel's locked, but these are just guys that we got to talk about.
The reason why is bro, I mean the team was littered with injuries the whole year. It's like littered with injuries the whole year. No Purdy a lot of the year, no Kittle a lot of the year. Trent Williams is, I don't even know if he's gonna be back for this game. I think he should be, hopefully. Obviously Boza, I mean, and so on. Like this goes on. Warner. But whatever. Even with all that, dude, he still managed to be one of the best teams in football. So shout out to him as well. Just honestly, one of the all-time great coaching years. Because there were some teams last year that didn't, like the Bears and whatever. That's locked. What else?
And Mike Vrabel, I want to talk about Mike Vrabel though, because at the end of the day,
Yeah,
he's a guy that that team was god awful last season, and he goes on and takes them to another level this year. Every player in that coaching in that locker room has said that they want to win for him. Like it's personal. They all love him so much. Like it's like a personal connection all these players have with him, and you can see it. You can see on the field. You can see after the games when he's dapping everybody up as they're coming in. It's a connection that they have there, and it's translating onto the field. So tip of the cap to him. I think that coach of the year should be a lock for him. And dude, even as a Dolphin fan, you gotta tip the cap.
at the end of the day, when you win 4 games, right, and then you lose 13 games, and then the next season you're like arguably the best team in the NFL. It's just like, what the hell happened? You know, we're going from 4 wins to, I mean, how many wins do they have now? I don't know, but they have 14 wins. It's insane. So, offensive player of the year, right? I mean,
The guy's minus 7,000. JSN is minus 7,000 on FanDuel right now.
you can make a case for Puka too.
You can't. Puka was so good. You really can't make the case.
Hint?
You really can't make.
No, you can make a case. He's not gonna win it, but you can make a case.
That case is not even making a district court, brother. That's a really bad case. JSN, I get it. He was amazing. He was awesome. Like Puka was a phenomenal this year, but JSN, the margin was just like I think he was the best player, offensive player in the sport all year by far. It was every week that he was putting up. I mean, even his fantasy numbers, like it was 25 a week. Yeah. He didn't really have any bad games. And yeah, I mean, Puga, sure. I know he's awesome. But if there was a second place, it'd be C-Mac, bro. Because when you look at that Niners team, as Dax was saying earlier, how they were injured all year, they still managed to go. Their record was, what was it? They were 12-5. They still managed to go 12-5. And I think the only reason for that was C-Mac.
Yeah.
100%. There's not even a question.
Yeah.
And the guy was a wagon. Bro. I mean, he averaged 26 points in fantasies. But I mean, he was just nano.
Receiver, running back, you name it.
Yeah.
And and honestly, bro, he stayed healthy the whole year, so we got to the captain there as well.
And that translates right into the next category.
Yeah.
The comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an absolute lock.
Why?
And why? Dude, it's minus 900 on FanDuel. If anything else tends to beat it, it's impossible. But what, you wanna call him Phillip Rivers? What? Wait.
That story's awesome. So also Chris Olave had a great year, and he's also the infamous injury guy. So like, that's another guy should be mentioned. You know, Chris Olave was great. Like I tell you, he was fucking Amon Ra, but like it was.
He wouldn't see that.
Right. Yeah. Do you even consider that comeback really year? Yeah, I guess.
Olave?
No, see that. Yeah.
No, I don't know. Do you consider Olave a comeback player of the year? That's what I don't know.
Yeah. 100%. Anyways, we gotta talk about the review. it's a big talk because, and I'll be honest with you, in the history of sports that I've been living, it's one of my favorite MVP races for me, for sure.
Wow.
When I say favorite, I mean like not because of the performance or anything, just the players. Because I really love both these guys. You know, it's the first time that I feel that way in a very long time. Um, Loved May, loved Stafford. I'm so happy either way. You know, because let's be honest, it's gonna be between either the two. So yeah, bro. I personally, because you have to understand, right? Like what Drake May did in the season, right? You take Drake May out of the equation, like, are the Patriots even like where they're at now? Definitely far from it. I mean, far, like very far.
No, no, man.
No, very far. I know. What he's doing offensively with his arm, his legs, like everything, he's just unbeatable. And there's Matthew Stafford, who was it 42 passing touchdowns this year for them?
That sounds right.
I mean, unreal, man. He really showed up this year. 46. If you ever want to watch him, like some guy just show off his arm, like straight like arm sex, this guy's just, dude, he's just dotting every. If you want to watch some guy just throw the ball, like, and it's like, damn, we saw it live, bro. And it's just like this guy's just like, they didn't even want to run the ball because this guy just bang bang. It's like, why would you? You know,
His arm action is just like it protects you.
yeah, it's so good. That's good. So with that being said, I'm gonna give the edge to him. And the main reason for me, it's not even about the numbers for me, because 42 passing touchdowns versus 30, it's big. But then you can also consider Drake May's like touchdowns himself, like when it comes to running. But like for me, what makes it what distinguishes why he will win is because for me, it's the competition. I mean, whenever the Rams played a good team, like he's still torching. He's still putting up numbers, and Drake May not so much. So they also had a much tougher schedule this year than the Patriots did. Patriots kind of had
One of the worst in football.
yeah. So the competition and how he excelled during those big time games, I gotta give it Stafford.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, for me, it's just there's this whole narrative going around like, oh, is this a career achievement award or like who's the best single season award?
Dude, that's one of that should never be even considered when it comes to voting. I'm sorry, in any sport, it's horrible.
So, I mean, yes, but it happens a lot.
It's stupid.
It happens a lot, whether you agree or not. I obviously don't either, but that's just how it works. That's politics nowadays. That's how voting works nowadays. Um, but with that being said, yeah, I mean, I think Stafford. I'm a Stafford guy. More TDs by a lot. I think it was 46-31. More passing yards by a good amount as well. And at the end of the day, man, it's Stafford, man.
Yeah.
Like like that whole narrative I'm trying to say about the career achievement or single season, like boards are gonna take that into account whether you like it or not. People are biased. People want to see Stafford win this award. And yeah, I think Drake May played shitty teams all year, and he was amazing. I'm no disrespect towards him, but man, Stafford needs this, bro.
Yeah.
It is just it would be great. It's great for his career. Just a nice icing on the cake.
And he will win it. He will. But yeah, I think now we should get started.
All right.
The Rockets. While you guys are watching this video. Dude, this is gonna be crazy. These first rounds are just like nuts. What side of the bracket you want to start? We got the Seahawks with a bye on the NFC side, and the AFC side you got the Broncos. So we won't be talking about
Bro, let's go. I mean, let's start Saturday. Let's start like chronologically.
Yeah.
Saturday, you got Rams versus the Panthers. Rams are the largest road favorite in sportsbook history in the playoffs. -10.5 versus Carolina Panthers. Although a lot of people are thinking that the Panthers have no chance, they have played their best games against great teams. I mean, they went on and beat a lot of good teams. That was a lot of their wins came from that.
And one of the teams that they beat were the Los Angeles Rams. The last time they beat, or the last time they played, they took care of business. So that's for me why I'm going with the Rams. I don't mean to cut you off, but for me to be a minus 10.5 at home, like at home, right? I mean,
Yeah, draw.
yeah, for them to be plus 10.5 at home after they beat them in the regular season, I don't know. And then I'm already seeing who I think's 11. So I don't know. I'm not. Who's gonna win? I'm going with the Rams. They're gonna take care of business. I'm not saying, oh, because of last game, it's gonna translate to this game. No, like Stafford's gonna show up. The whole team's gonna show up. If there's any game this week that can be like a blowout, if there's any, I think it could be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I got the Rams, bro. I mean, I do think it'll be a landslide. I think the Rams are gonna smack them.
Yeah.
They Stafford and McVay, they thrive in this environment. They're not phased by the big moment.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna go in there, take care of business, and just get ready for the next playoff matchup.
And dude, shout out the Panthers though. Like they've had a rough couple of years. And for them to make it right now is
Winning the division, not even making it. Winning the division.
yeah, it's unreal. It's unreal. And they're in the playoffs with an 8-9 record, losing record. So it's but I think that doesn't translate to their season though. That's why I really gotta give them respect because that 8-9 record really doesn't translate to what they've done this year. I gotta give them their flowers. They shocked everybody for me. Like their losing record is like their losses were like some good losses in there. So
So then let's go to the night game then.
yeah, so
Packers, Bears. This to me, I think, is the hardest, probably the hardest game in this entire slate.
is that the one that you thought was the hardest?
I'm telling you, I think it's the hardest.
Okay.
I mean,
That's not the one I think is hard.
This is, at the end of the day, the Bears just took a division from them. The Bears have been one of the league's most exceeding expectation team that we can think of. I mean, Ben Johnson, like I said, Caleb Williams, these guys figured it out, and they're moving. They're beating everybody. They're beating top dogs, and now they at home. Packers are on a 4-game losing streak heading into the playoffs. So you can look at it as, damn, they're walking into the playoffs looking rough, and they're going to probably lose, or, hey, they can't lose 5. They're going to turn it around. I just don't think when you go into a playoff with that much negativity, that much loss, I don't think you can bounce back from that. I really don't. I think the Bears go in at home. I think they're going to take care of business.
Wow.
I think Caleb Williams, you're going to see a side of him that shows why he's the number 1 overall pick. Ben Johnson has got it out of him, bro. He's got it out of him. And I don't know. I don't think it's easy for the Packers to just snap out of it and go and beat the Bears on the road in Chicago at Soldier Field. I think that would be very tough. I'm going with it. I'm going with the Bears.
I'll be honest. I saw it coming. And the truth is, when it comes to this matchup, I'm gonna ask you a question. How many times? Just try to guess how many times they faced each other in the history of the NFL, like in the playoffs.
What, 0? This is your ask?
No.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying guess.
50? Or
oh, it's crazy. It's 2 of the oldest teams in the NFL. How the hell? This is the 3rd time they're meeting up. It's just insane. I don't know. To me, that's shocking. Yeah, this is
probably because they're the same division.
Yeah, but
one goes in, one
doesn't. Oldest teams in the NFL.
Yeah,
I would have expected. I don't know. I think one thing that's important to note about this game also is that the Packers are kind of limping their way into the playoffs. They have lost 4 straight. They look horrible. So 4 straight losses entering the playoffs, never good. And look, I get that Jordan Love wasn't in the picture, but now he will be in this game. Which I think this is the hardest game to bet on, not to choose a winner, because I think you can speak for the both of us here, or I can speak for the both of us here, that, bro, like personally, like both of these teams saw a lot of my money this year.
Yeah.
Like 2 of the biggest teams for me when it comes to like who I was gonna back.
That's what makes it tough.
And you can look at the history of our episodes, and I I back the Chiefs a lot. I back the Bears a lot. Um, so I don't know. It just feels like the ultimate decision, because it's the last game of the season for one of them, and I have to choose one. It's like, damn,
It's hard. It's hard.
but I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to the cold section in Publix. I think I'm gonna look for that cheese. I'm gonna get. I don't know. I'm just gonna get some cheese, brother. I have to. And the reason, another reason why, um, I'm just personally, I'm shocked that they're favorite here. I'm
I mean,
shocked.
it's a pick. It's not really.
I mean, they're -1.
The public is our.
To me, that's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
It's kind of confusing because, um, bro, if you were to ask me like what the line would be, I would expect like maybe Bears -2.5, maybe. Um, but the truth is, bro, the Bears defense, it's not there. It's not there right now, and that's another reason why I'm choosing the Niners.
But is the Packers though?
The Packers.
Is their rush D?
Yeah.
Their rush D ain't there. I'll tell you that right now. They cannot stop the run. But here's the thing, and DeAndre Swift exposed that, and he might again. And Caleb, they got to take her.
What they're doing with their run game is awesome. The Bears, it's awesome, but the Niners shouldn't have won that game, bro. That classic shootout, bro. How we saw in Japan.
Yeah, but remember, the Niners' offense is not the Packers' offense.
Regardless,
Jordan Love, I'm sorry to tell you, at least for me, I do not trust him in the playoff environment. I don't. Especially that he hasn't played in 3 games.
and you can trust Caleb. You can't say that yet.
I trust Ben Johnson, though. I don't know if I trust Ron LaFleur with.
Do you?
Yeah, I've seen Caleb with Ben Johnson. Have you seen it?
Yeah, but we saw Ben Johnson in person lose to rookie.
God awful. I have not seen Caleb look god awful.
I'm just saying. Look, this game is gonna be cinema.
It is. There's no right answer.
This game's gonna be great. It's not right or wrong, but we're finally not finally the same thing we talk about. But
Yeah.
I got the Chiefs. You got the Bears, bro. It should be a fun one. Let's go to the other.
So now we go to Sunday, 1:00.
That's right. Yeah, first game on Sunday is a pick'em, which is crazy. Because that just goes to show how crazy this wild card weekend is. You want to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. This is my most easiest one of the entire NFL slate for the playoffs.
You said easiest?
It's my easiest one, without a doubt. Without a doubt. We got the Mafia at Duval County on the road, right? And as we mentioned, this is one of those years, like everybody's saying, Josh Allen doesn't have Joe Burrow, doesn't have Mahomes, doesn't have Lamar. He doesn't have to get through any of it. He has a path of a bunch of younger teams with not much playoff experience, but they're really good teams. But at the end of the day, Josh Allen is Josh Allen. The NFL cannot afford their poster boy this playoff run to get eliminated in the first round. They cannot afford it. And I'm going to be throwing a massive wager on the Buffalo Bills on Sunday at 1:00. Whoa. It's a pick 'em, right? The Bills, at the end of the day, they have the most playoff experience out of almost any team in this entire playoff bracket. Probably the most. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. The guy's a beast. We all know he's not going to be fazed by the moment. In the past, he's gone head-to-head with the juggernauts. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he's had him beat, almost beat so many times. He's not, bottom line is he shows up every freaking time. Every single time Josh Allen shows up. I think he's going to go into Duval County, a team with minimal experience. They've been super, super hot. I think they're due for, to slow down. And their bubble might get a little tight. I think it's going to get a little bit tight here. I think Josh Allen, this guy's crazy. I think he's going to show up. I think he's going to lay the hammer down. He's going to do Josh Allen things. And at the same time, like I said, the NFL can't afford this. They'll find a way to let the Bills win. They need Josh Allen to see going. This is his year. It's written in the books. I've been watching sports for a long time, and this is one of those destiny years. This is one of those years that it's meant for Josh Allen. If he doesn't win now, he'll never win. I think this is it. So, Mafia money line. I'm taking the Bills versus Jags.
Okay, so that's crazy, bro. I mean, it's not that it's crazy because you're 100% right with the fact that any game starring Josh Allen, they'll win those wide open. Wide open. Any game. I don't care the bet. Um, we've talked about in the past that if there's any year the Bills to win, it's gotta be this year. Pass wide open. You got no Mahomes in the picture. You got no Burrow, no Lamar. This is the path for him. There's still great teams in the way as well. I think Jags are one of them. They're rolling around. They're hot. I mean, this second half Jags, they're just on a fucking train. They're not stopping at all, bro. And another fun fact, bro, just isn't crazy. The last time the Bills won on the road in the playoffs, ready for this? Was in 1992.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, which is insane. And of course, it was against the Dolphins. But that's besides the point. Jim Kelly against the Dolphins. But whatever, that's besides the point. Shout out to you, Jim Kelly. But anyways, bro, the Jags have, because in my opinion, I think the Bills' offense, it's big on the run game, very big. I think they're gonna try to set up Josh, go deep down the field for the run game, but it's gonna be very hard with this team because they have the best run defense in the league. The Jaguars have the best run defense in the league. This is another thing that I read, and I was like, are you serious? Jags haven't allowed 75 rushing yards to any running back in the league this season. That's incredible. And I think that's worth mentioning, bro, because that's very, very
That's wild.
it's wild. 100%.
Stat.
Yeah. So you also have Joshua. He may be banged up a little bit. I know his foot is, there's something up with his foot. Regardless, I've seen him play hurt, so it's not the biggest deal. But it's worth mentioning. I think there are two ways that the Bills can win this game. One of them is something that you mentioned. They're going to be in favor of the Bills, right? If any game's going to be ranked in this weekend, it's going to be this game. I think they're going to want to push for Josh Allen to get into the next round. If anyone's favoring a team and pushing them towards a direction, the Bills are the team. The AFC playoff picture is not that pretty, and without Josh Allen, it's less pretty. So the NFL is definitely going to want that. So that's one thing that scares me. And then two, bro, I just think the only way that they win is that if this guy Joshua goes ham.
And he will. You kind of bet on
I'm
that.
talking about like sniper man mode, bro. Like, let's go. Everyone hop on.
Bank on it. Put your money on it.
Like 5 tutties, 300 plus pass touchdowns. I'm talking about that.
I don't know about 5 tutties, but you could bet 300 yards.
That's the kind of
Bet
game
the
I'm
rush
envisioning.
yards. Bet that anytime.
That's the kind of
Close.
game I'm envisioning, though. I'm envisioning a shootout. And the truth is, bro, Dax is going with Jax. I'm going with Duval, bro. Duval. Which is crazy. I know. It's not crazy. It's not crazy, bro, because Josh Allen,
It's a pick 'em.
I'm going with the better team. The better team this year has been the Jags. Locked.
No. I don't know about that, Chief. But we can agree to
You don't know? Oh, I know.
why.
Defensively, lopsided. Offensively, the way that this, what?
Bills have Josh Allen and James Cook. But offensively, it's definitely
The point differential and their wins it's insane. They blow teams out of the water.
They play shitty ass teams, dude. Strength of schedule's not even close.
That's a horrible, whatever. Okay. Anyways, look, this is kind of crazy because we said 2 games, we're against each other, but this one is like, for me, the hardest one.
And to me, it's the easiest.
Because I got the best, arguably the best player in the league versus the best team maybe in the AFC. This is, to me, is the AFC Championship. Like, low-key. So, whatever. Going with Jax. MC's going with the Bills. And his boy. You got to mention your futures.
I do have a futures bet on. Well, we'll talk
No,
about it.
okay, yeah, you're right. So, next game, I believe, is Niners-Eagles.
It is at Lincoln.
Yeah. Yeah, you start.
This to me is very, very tough. Like, I don't really feel confident with anything. I think a -4.5 line for Philly, considering the way they've been playing, is weird. Like, I think it should be way closer. even though they're at home. Like, I don't know. It just seems very weird to me. I want to see how that line moves, but man, I don't know. This Philly team is not last year's Philly team. Barkley's not the same. Hurts, is he really the same? I mean, the offense in general just is not the same. Um, the Niners have been great, like amazing. They've been great this year. I love the Niners. I love Kittle. I love C-Mac. I like Purdy a lot. I love that team. I love the players in that team. And since I don't know this, I can see this going either way. I'm gonna make this more of a personal pick, and I'm gonna go with the guys I like more. I like the Niners. I like C-Mac. C-Mac is my guy. One of my favorite players in the NFL. And the Eagles, it's hard for me to get behind them considering the way they've been playing this year. I never get behind them, and just in this game, it's hard. Even though the line is in their favor, it does seem like the books think they're gonna win, but I don't know. I'll go with the Niners on this one. That's my pick.
Okay, yeah. This is our fourth game we talk about.
Yeah, fourth.
We're only agreeing on one of them so far.
You're on Philly.
You guys know how much I hate Philly.
Damn.
You know how much I hate Philly. And honestly, truth be told, they're not good this year. I'm not gonna say they're not good. I say that back. Look at the Eagles from last year. They're not. Far from it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, they're a team that has let me down big time this year, and they all even let me down. I'm not even saying, yeah, whatever. Trent Williams, key part of the offense of the Niners. Currently questionable, as you saw last week. I mean, it's pretty evident that, to be fair, they did play the Seahawks. Great defense, but without Trent Williams, it's a different offense. And I think he's going to be in play here. So that's big for the Niners. He's questionable, though. So whatever. What's really questionable, though, is this Eagles offense. That's just questionable. Because what's going on, right? I mean, you have arguably the most talented running back in the league. You have weapons at every corner. Your quarterback should have legs, should have an arm, not working out. I mean, last game, no completions in the second half. It's horrible. That's horrible. I've never even, I could probably get a completion. I am not an NFL player.
I've been telling everybody, he's a system quarterback. He's a system quarterback. I've been telling everybody.
But what's not questionable is their defense, bro. Their defense is just elite. Everyone knows that. It's very, very good. And I think that's what matters. I'm a big defense with Jansen guy. I think that's what matters most. And I think that Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts, I think he's gonna figure it out here. When it matters. He's 5-0 at home in the playoffs. So he's gonna figure it at home, and I think, yeah, bro. I don't think, again, a great game though. Another great game, but I hate saying it, bro. But give me the Eagles. Next, not proud of it. But
All right.
I'm proud of this next one.
Okay. So now we're going to LA. We're going to Giants Stadium. LA Chargers versus the Patriots. I think we're split here again, but you want to start it or you want me to go?
I'll start it.
I already know what you're doing.
What am I doing? Wow.
Because you love Drake.
Drake, man.
He loves this guy. Drafted him in fantasy and just delusionized by him.
Not delusionized. He's an MVP candidate, actually. He might win the MVP.
I know, but
so that's pretty cool, guys. Anyways, Drake, May. This guy, he's unreal. But honestly, we got to talk about, actually, I say that back. I was going to say that this is the biggest home field advantage out of the games. But I think Monday Night Football, I think the Steelers have the biggest home field advantage. I think Justin Herbert is not going to be able to feel shit. I think it's going to be freezing cold. I think the Patriots are perfect for this weather. They're known to excel in this weather. And bro, they got guys like Diggs that have excelled in this stage. they have this DNA of winning games that um has just hasn't failed this year, bro. And the Chargers have. The Chargers haven't been. The O-line is not good. Um, they have a very good defense. They do. Um, but yeah, not a lot of support for Justin Herbert. The weather's not on his side either. The line is even in favor of the Patriots. And I'm not gonna say Drake, man. I'm not. Can't fade my guy. So, and it sucks. I don't want him to win MVP. Like as much as he was a great fantasy guy, but like, bro, I mean, my division gets Josh Allen. Before Josh Allen, they had Tom Brady, and then now Drake May, bro. It's just like we can't breathe. It's all that we can't breathe. So it sucks. But I'm gonna have to back the guys uh in Union.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I think you're with the public. Everybody and their mother's going to be taking the Patriots in this game. As of right now, we got 80% of the money on the Patriots. Line has not moved. It's still at minus 3.5. 3.5 is always one of the worst lines for favorites. Because a lot of bettors, it's just not a good line. And I see a lot of people, as they already have, taking the Patriots. I don't know. I really do think they're frauds. I think they have been one of the best teams this year against a shitty schedule, bro. That schedule they haven't really played anybody good. I mean, I'm looking at the schedule. Yeah, they've played the Bills. They lost to them. They probably split, I believe, right? Yeah, they split. They beat, I mean, who have they, I'm even trying to think about who they even beat. That's the only notable team I'm seeing on here. Ravens I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, they're pretty asses here. So, yeah, I don't think this team I think they're very fraudulent. I don't think their record reflects how good they are. I think they're going up against one of the best coaches in the NFL, top 5 coach in the NFL, probably, in Jim Harbaugh. He'll be ready. His team will be prepared. As far as the weather is concerned, it'll be cold, but I mean, 35 around game time. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's cold, but I mean, it ain't Acrisure Stadium at 15 degrees. But
Yeah,
Herbert's a guy that,
full advantage.
sure, fine. At the end of the day, I think they have a defensive edge. I think Jim Harbaugh is not going to be phased by the moment. And it's going to come down to the O-line. But I'm going with the Chargers. I've been a fan of them all year. And I just think that I don't believe in the Patriots. I don't. And I hope they can prove me wrong. If they do, tip the cap to them.
This video is hilarious.
I
The
know.
episode is hilarious. We are just like total fade. It's cool because I think one of us, or maybe both of us, can be right here. You mentioned 3.5. You mentioned cold weather against teams in domes. So let's go to the next game. Monday Night Football. This is like the weird one. All right, let's talk about
This is a
the
tough
one.
game.
This is the weird one. This is the weird one, I think.
It's tough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it is tough. I'm not gonna say it's not. Again, this is, I think, freezing weather. For Houston. You want me to start? Yeah. Um, yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple because I don't even know how the Steelers are drafting. Like, can someone remind me of that? Like,
Well, we're in the worst division in football this year.
who they beat? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
The Ravens.
That's just crazy to me. Like, we saw this game. We saw this team in person. We see him all the time. To me, that doesn't look like a playoff team. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think this is the right team to be in this position. So I'm gonna go with Texans. I just think that the defense is just insane. I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna struggle, as he has a lot this year. I know I said that thing about the weather. That is gonna influence them, and it's gonna be a pretty good one. And what hurts me is a 3.5. it's like feeding a fat kid cake for the Steelers. Like you want to watch Steelers game, it's at 3.5. It's like, oh, perfect. Yeah, like you know what you're gonna do, and that's their bread and butter.
Where did you see 3.5?
DraftKings?
Well, if that's the case, it went down to 3, and that's not good. But
Yeah.
if it keeps moving down, I might have to switch. But that's not fair because we're making this video right now.
Yeah.
As of right now, I agree with you. I think, although I disagree, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers having a phenomenal team. They're just lacking an elite quarterback. And Aaron Rodgers is average, but if they had an elite quarterback, they'd be one of the best teams in the league. Houston Texans is going to be too much for him. They might not even score a touchdown. I think as long as CJ Stroud doesn't turn the ball over, and he's played in cool weather. He went to Ohio State. I think the weather should not be a factor for him. He needs to just play conservative, don't turn the ball over, make good plays, and it should be enough for him to win. Let Fairbairn take care of business. He hasn't missed a field goal in I don't know how many games. He's one of the league's, but he's probably the best kicker in the league this year. Let him go to work. Texans will win this in a low-scoring game. That's what I got. So that concludes the wild card round. Then we go into first round of the actual playoffs. The divisional. For me personally, on the NFC side, I have Seattle going out to face the lowest seed team that advances, and for me, it's the Niners. I have the San Francisco Niners upsetting the Seattle Seahawks in the first round of the playoffs. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna do this a lot because I'm a guy that I ride with the guys that are recent, have the balls, and have been there. Sam Darnold is a choker. He's a choker. He's not good. You take care of JSN, that team is gonna do bad. Their running game is atrocious. Their defense is amazing, but that Niners offense is a wagon. You got to stop C-Mac. You got to stop a lot of guys. I have the Niners upsetting Seattle and going to the NFC Championship. Okay, and then I'll do the other division, or no, the next matchup, which for me is Bears and Rams, which would be Cinema. But I gotta take my Rams on that one. I think the Rams are a wagon this year, probably the league's best. And my NFC matchup is Rams Niners. So you want to give us your NFC matchup? Which you got?
Yeah, I'm just trying to piece mine together. Damn, so Rams Niners.
That's my NFC.
It's a good championship. It's a great championship. Especially the Niners beating the Seahawks both. But I like that. Like I like your reasoning. My lowest seed will be Green Bay. So Green Bay will play Seattle for me.
That'd be a great game.
Great game. I will have to go with Seattle.
Yeah.
I would too. Again, like I don't like how Green Bay has been playing. Sure, they gotta beat the Bears, so that's something good, but Seahawks are just a different monster, and I have them going to the championship. Then I have the Eagles playing the Rams.
Rematch.
Damn. Whereas this time I got the Rams. Got the Rams here, bro. I hate Philly. I also just don't like how they've been playing this year versus the Rams, who I love how they played this year. Then we're going to go to the Rams versus the Seahawks. Little rematch of the division title game. And did you say who won your championship?
No, but we might as well do it that way.
Yeah. Okay, who wins yours?
So I have Rams Niners. Damn.
I have Rams Seahawks.
So you go first. Who do you got? Yeah.
Gotta go LA. It's the grease. The grease that's been there. You buy it up earlier, but I think it's gonna show up a little later for Darnold.
Yeah.
I will say though, Rams secondary is horrible. We saw it in person, bro. Like, dude, that's worrying me. I'll be honest, because I have high hopes of the team. To be fair, a lot of these teams are just dotting them up. Like it's questionable. But go with the Rams. I think they're gonna be NFC champs. They have all the tools to win it. Again, I said the secondary is worrying me, but grease matters. like the receiving game, the running game, the head coach, the line, it's just like all of it's just great, bro. So
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I would for my matchup, Rams versus Niners, I would go with the Rams. Purdy isn't a long ball threat, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. The Rams just have everything, everything. I mean, it'll be a great coaching match. I'll tell you that. So I don't want to say he'll be out coached, but their offense is the best offense in the league. I think like I'll securely and safely say that without a doubt. Tay should be in the. I think Tay should be there. Puka should be there. Kyron Stafford. I mean, this just seems like a Rams year to me. They look like a legit team. And yeah, I think the Niners. The Fred Warner being on, a couple other guys. What is it, Bose? All these other guys. I think it's gonna get to them in this game. I think their luck will run out. So we both have the Rams won the Super Bowl.
damn.
All right, great. Cool. And then we go to it's funny because our whole entire wild card shit is completely off, but then we're the same result, the NL fantasy. All right. AFC. I have Broncos facing the Chargers in round 1. I'm doing exactly what I did in the NFC. I'm taking the upset again. First seed eliminated on both sides of the bracket in the first round. I have the Chargers upsetting the Broncos. I trust Harbaugh. I love Harbaugh. I think Herbert's a great fucking player, and I trust in the defense. At the end of the day, Broncos' offense is very inconsistent. You put a good defense against an inconsistent offense in the playoffs, it's not good for that offensive team. So as long as Herbert does his job, even though he has to face a good defense, I think it'll be pretty for him. So that's mine. I have that happening there. Then Buffalo versus Houston. There's no way in hell that Texans will beat the Bills twice this year. There's no way, and I will put my last dollar on that. And if that game happens, I will put my last dollar on that. That's what I think. And then AFC Championship, I have Bills Chargers. That's what I have. And it's Josh Allen's year. I'm sticking to that narrative. I got a Bills and Rams Super Bowl. What the NFL wants and what the people want. That's what I have.
Let's see, has a first round exit for me. Man zero.
It's a Josh Allen year, but yeah. I don't. You can't disagree with me that you don't believe that the Texans will beat the Bills twice. It will beat Josh Allen twice in the same season. You believe that?
I don't even hear to play each other.
If it does, though, let's say that matchup does happen.
How would that happen? Oh, because you're the Chargers, right?
If it happens, it might not. It might not.
I would like the Bills that game. I'll admit.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll admit. I think if they get to the Jags, I think they should do good against the Texans. My opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear you. I want to hear what you got.
So Denver for me will be playing Houston.
Wow. Talk about him underrating. I'll be a low scoring ass game.
Yeah. And for me, I'm gonna have to go with Denver. I have the first seed going to the championship in both conferences, and I think Denver's what they've done this year. It's great, and I think Bo Nix shows up when it matters most. I also really like Sean Payton this time of the year. Texans, great defense. Same as the Denver Broncos, bro. I don't know. That'll be a very low scoring game, very tough game.
It will come down to who has the least amount of turnovers.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Literally. I totally agree with that. And then I would have Jags, Pats.
Damn, what you got here? I want to hear what you got to say here.
Yeah.
Even though I think I know.
Yeah. So Drake, May. He's a baller.
Yeah, I know.
He's a baller.
You know what's
I
up.
think I'm gonna.
Damn it! But I hate that pick though.
Yeah, I think I'd go with the Pats. I'm not confident on it, I'll be honest. Damn, that's a horror.
I know you're going Pats. I don't even know why we're talking about.
No, I said Pats. I'm saying damn, it sucks that I went Pats though.
Versus the Jags,
Yeah.
I would take the Pats. Yeah, I'm not big on this Jags team. Bro, with mad respect, great season, awesome, like tip of the cap, bro. But playoffs is playoffs, different seasons. We either regular season in the past when the playoffs.
So what are the Patriots?
Yeah, they're losing in the first round.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, both of those and shit.
Yeah.
So whatever. Patriots, then it'll be Patriots, Dead Runners, AFC Championship. And that for me,
Yeah,
Taylor have to go with them.
no, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not. I don't believe you. That's sincere. You sure you're taking Denver? Think about it again. You're not. I know you're not.
Guys, I have to go with the Patriots.
I know. I know you are.
I have to. I just think like, bro, I've seen them play good teams too, and I don't like that argument that they play good teams.
But tell me who. I want to know. Because I was looking at the schedule while I was saying it.
Okay. So, no, put it up now, bro. Fuck that.
I want to see it because
They have 3 losses this year, right?
yeah.
Patriots. Yes. I want to see schedule.
Yeah, that's what you got to see because
Okay.
I saw.
So,
Tell me one good team they beat. I want to hear one. And I gave you one. And they're a 6 seed. So,
all right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's start with the Jets. Now,
yeah.
all right. Hold on. So, beat the Ravens.
The Ravens, they're not even a playoff team, okay?
Well, they have to be a playoff thing, okay?
Oh.
Beat the Bucks.
No. That's still a good team. I want a good team.
The Bucks should be a playoff team.
Sure. That's who we're naming. We're naming teams that didn't make the playoffs.
Okay, bro. Whatever. So they beat the Bills. Your AFC champs. They smoked the Panthers. They split. Smoked the Panthers.
So what's a Mickey Mouse playoff team, man?
Okay, bro.
He's out. Yeah.
No. They had a weak schedule. 100%. The Browns, the Bengals, the Jets, Dolphins.
I want to see if they're ready for Jim Harbaugh. That's what I want to see. I want to see if they're ready. If they can beat Jim Harbaugh and Herbert, hey.
Papa, Jim Harbaugh, he's out like his brother. Like this.
Oh, my God.
No, not him, not his job. I'm saying like, he's out of the picture.
We'll see.
Yeah. No, he's out of the picture, bro. I think they use the Patriots.
All right, so you got Pats, Rams. I have Bills, Rams.
I have an MVP Super Bowl.
It seems too good to be true, but it could happen.
It's an MVP Super Bowl for me. I think that's going to determine it. This is who really deserves MVP.
I hope, if that happens, the Rams will beat them. Nah, I'll do it again.
So you have Rams, Bills. I had Rams, Patriots. Damn. Before we get into who you think wins, our guy Bad Bunny at halftime. That's awesome. We got to talk about that.
Yeah.
Me and brother actually love the halftime performance. One of the best parts too. Like, come on, who doesn't? Who doesn't love that? Kendrick Lamar last year.
Loved the Kendrick last year.
When they announced Bad Bunny, but they announced it like right after we went to Puerto Rico and saw him. So that was so sick.
We're Puerto Rican ourselves. We love Bad Bunny.
Love Bad Bunny. I know there's a lot of controversy with that pick because he's not very American. He doesn't have English songs. He's chosen to not perform in the States this year. So it's this whole thing. And now you want to perform in the States? Like,
yeah.
Dude,
it's just at the end of the day.
What we saw in the concert, like, it was special. It was very, very special. I cannot wait for him to, like, shock the people that don't even listen to him. Because I know he's capable of that. We've seen him multiple times, but especially this past, dude, he's going to kill it. He's going to kill it.
And at the end of the day, putting politics aside and all that, Bad Bunny is the biggest artist in the world right now. I think he's the most streamed artist, if not top 3.
He probably is.
He probably is the most streamed artist globally. The Super Bowl is also the most streamed global event in sports.
It's perfect.
Probably not even in sports, in anything. And I think it matches perfectly to have the most streamed artist of all time perform on the biggest stage of all time. So, as you may not like it because of the language barrier, I get it. But The world wants it at the end of the day. It's globally, people love Bad Bunny. And believe it or not, even though it happens in America, the Super Bowl is a global event. It's everybody's watching it. A lot of people are watching it. And you gotta put politics, put persona aside. The guy's a master of his craft and he's a beast. And especially, and now from a personal side, we love him. And I love a lot of the songs and we're Hispanic. So for us, it hits home too. So we're excited as hell. Let's guess his first song. What do you think he's gonna kick it off with? Guess his first song? What do you think? Damn, I know. It's hard.
Okay, wait, I kind of wasn't even ready for that.
Shit. It's tough. So these always tough. This is always tough. I mean,
I would say Moscow Mule,
right? Like,
but then at the same time, like, I think he's gonna start with something from the new album.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
So it's also like, is he gonna start with Lost? Maybe probably not, because he's probably gonna play a song from.
Is he debuting a song with Bruno Mars and Drake? I heard about that. Or is that fake? Is that fake news? I heard about it.
That's insane.
I heard about that.
He could probably bring like an artist out.
I mean, they tend to do that in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
what do you think,
bro?
Are you? What?
Wait, that's true?
I don't know. I'm
Not true, but you heard that?
I heard it, but I take it with a grain of salt.
Okay,
Could be wrong.
pretty dope. Yeah, I would say Moscow Mule, but then also I could see Baile.
Inolvidable?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's what you're going with?
yeah. I think so. That one.
Okay. I'm going. I think he's gonna do a little shade to the haters in America. And I think he's gonna go with a landmark in America as the title in Nueva York.
Man.
I was thinking about that too. I just think that would be sick. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
for America, and it's the intro to that album. And I think it's a good way to start a show.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
Also, we don't talk just sports in this show, so this is like our halftime programs. Basically, we're just talking about this shit because we love Bad Bunny too. So we want to talk about it too. Another thing noting, we got Avengers. I think Avengers trailer coming out that day.
Doomsday, yeah. That's what he's
There's gonna be a bunch of trailers coming out that day. Like, I mean, they always do.
yeah.
It's another awesome part of the Super Bowl. Yeah, really. Obviously, we're excited for Super Bowl, but in particular for Bad Bunny. So this is gonna be a special Super Bowl. That Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime is gonna be fun, regardless of the game. But yeah, let's talk about the game. Right? We got the Rams, and you got the Bills, and I have the Patriots.
You want to start your matchup first?
Like, who I have winning?
Yeah, just do the game.
Yeah. So I think if this game happens, first of all, that changes the whole like landscape for Drake May's career.
100%.
Like, we're talking about that, like, he's the new Brady, right? He's the new, bro. You know what I mean? Mantle. I'm not saying he's gonna win some rings.
The young up and coming QB. Or
Bro, he is
in here.
Yeah. Like, what? Yeah, he be candidate in his terrible. Yeah, next Brady. Let's say he's gonna be that.
The next Josh.
I'm not saying he's gonna be that.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
just saying that's what the image is gonna be.
Okay.
And so with that being said, he's not gonna get over the hump like Brady did. Brady?
He's not here with a hump like that.
Bro, first Super Bowl, whatever. I don't think he get.
Oh, you're saying he's not going to follow in his footsteps?
I think Matt Stafford wins his second ring, bro. Not these guys. There's a reason why I'm winning that, guys. The reason why I have no winning at all. They're the most complete team, as I mentioned earlier. That would be a great Super Bowl, though, bro. I think it's gonna be a really good game if that happens. No. Look, really good game.
It's just so hard for me to see the Patriots even making it even out of the first round. But yes, sure. I guess.
I get the whole argument that they haven't played great teams. I get that.
They gotta lose. I don't know. Sir. No, listen, if that happens, it'll be an amazing game because they would have beaten a bunch of good teams already. and now they're for sure battle tested and ready to face the Rams.
Want to laugh? Both of our AFC champs, first round exits for the other person.
Yeah.
So that just shows how crazy this playoffs is.
Well, Bills versus the Rams, right? I think that would be
Cinema.
that's the NFL's orgasm. Cinema, NFL orgasm.
That's what they want. That's what they want.
That's what a lot of people want. And at the end of the day, it's like Jon Snow in Game of Thrones going to face I forgot what army it was in Battle of the Bastards, just standing like this. That's what that game will feel like for me. And I think it's the Rams juggernaut going against Josh Allen. That's what it would be.
That'll be shootout galore.
It would, yeah. The total score would be like 60.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go Buffalo. I'm going with the Mafia. I think Josh Allen, after getting embarrassed, he has gotten not embarrassed. After getting heartbroken versus Patrick Mahomes, what is it? 3 times now? Or is it 3 times?
Yeah.
I believe that when that happens to you so many times, you're due for a legacy, John. You're due for a big victory. And this has it written all over. This season has it written for Josh Allen's legacy. I see him riding into the sunset and this being one of those historic rings and might probably the only ring he'll ever get. I think this is it. I think he takes down. It'll probably be a heavy favorite Rams. I think that's what we will have here. I have Buffalo. I have the Mafia winning the Super Bowl in 2026 in San Francisco. That's what I got.
Look, I don't even hate the pick. It's just funny to me. It's funny for you to hear. It's funny to hear that. Dolphins fan, proud. Just riding that, even though history just hates the Bills.
Oh, says the guy that has the Patriots going all
history. He loves the Patriots. Let me tell you, he loves the Patriots, probably.
And that's the Dolphins' rival too.
No, I'm just saying, like, bro, the Bills.
And that's what he was saying.
If it happens, bro, like, God bless Josh Allen. Like, shout out him. Like, that guy is on top of the world. He's dating a great actress. He's won the Super Bowl with a team that is cursed. Like, bro, like, that's awesome.
I think this is the year. That's my point. And what Dr. saying earlier, I have a big futures bet on them winning the Super Bowl. And I love it.
That's probably why you have a lot for the Jaguars game. I'm assuming. Because you kind of back that.
Well, I have them. I think they should smack them. I do.
I'm saying that's why that was his pick. Because you had them winning up.
No, but I put that to the side. I mean, I do believe they're gonna win it all. Obviously, I said they're gonna win it all. I'm just sorry.
Well, look, I mean, I'll say this just to close it out. I think this was a very weird NFL season.
Yeah,
we had a lot of great games too. A lot of great games. Like if you were telling me the MVP candidates before the season, I'd be like, wait, what? Like Drake, May, and Stacker, bro?
Yeah, it's
crazy. None of the big dogs like Lamar, Burrow, Mahomes, those three were
silent.
You know, so great regular season, very unexpected.
Very fun, man. I thought it was very fun.
But anyways, we want to hear what you guys think too. You know, like we want to hear who you guys think are going to win Super Bowl. There's not many wrong answers here, honestly. Probably just like maybe the Panthers. But yeah, there's so many different answers that you can have for this wild playoff and open playoff bracket. So again, thank you guys for watching. Comment who you think's gonna win, whose takes are crazier. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. We also have unreleased hats here. Right, show 'em. Yep.
Just came in, unreleased, 8-ball hats. We're an apparel company. Show some love. We'll put the link down below.
Yep.
And you can take a look at our shop, see what you like.
For sure. Come support us. You know, I'm always rocking a hat in the videos. So show some love, man. Thank you guys for watching. And again, we'll see you next time.